So first things first, let's set our goals. What does that mean? How much money do I want to make this month? How many people do I want to help? What new result am I seeking? I'd like to do a monthly goal and then a long-term goal. So when you start thinking about maybe I want to cut DAP, for you guys, going through senior consultant to supervisor, or maybe you want to get to active supervisor is your next step. This is something you can do every month to set your goals. And then the next step we're going to do is get a ridiculous 30-day results. You guys, if you haven't figured it out yet, our results are our business, right? And if you ever notice, when you start getting amazing results, you're way more excited to share with more people, and they're going to notice a difference in the way you talk about yourself, your energy, and just how you're feeling and all of your vibes. Cool? Now, take your distributor training and watch the marketing plan video. This is super important. There's a lot of little things that we need to know about how to make claims posts or any result photos we post. There's certain things that Herbalife requires us to do as distributors to keep integrity behind our business. And then why we want to watch the marketing plan. One, obviously you want to see where you want to be. How far do you want to build your business? And two, I don't know about you, I'd never take a job and not know how I'd get paid. So you guys watch it, do it on your napkin presentation until you learn it. You're going to set up your Go Herbalife website and your PayPal. You guys set it up. It's really like it's a quick thing to do, and you want to be able to get paid in your sleep. I love waking up to PayPal notifications, okay? And play around in your site. You can put different combos that you maybe get people on quick starts a lot. You can get quick links to them, and there's a lot of cool things that are available for our customers on our Go Herbalife website. So play with that and make sure that you're all set up with your PayPal as well. The next thing you want to do is launch your business. So do you want to have a shake party? Maybe you've been working out with a group of people at the gym, Lance or anybody, you guys do that. And then that's a great way to sample product and then maybe retail some things that day within an hour and make some money and maybe even cut yourself through that next thing of DAP. Super simple. And then the next thing we want to do is make a list of 100 people to invite. This is something you don't want to overthink. A lot of people are like, oh my God, I don't know 100 people. Yes, you do. We all have Facebook. We all have Instagram. So think about those people you maybe went to school with, high school, college, any extra learning things, church, or maybe they're at the gym with you, anywhere that you've come into contact with people. Don't ever count anybody out of this list because you never know who's seeking a result. Okay? So after we make this list, this is where we tell you to keep your coaches busy. You're going to book 15 wellness profiles in a week, if not maybe more, but always check the schedule because the more people we talk to, the more opportunity we have to get that new client to move our volume up. So if you're not doing this yet, I definitely encourage you to do so. Even I still, if I have questions that I maybe not have a great answer to, I still get to Mira and Jay ASAP and ask them and then proceed with a wellness profile. But do this with your coach so you can learn languaging and how to speak with people and maybe handle objections for somebody maybe to get started on the program. So next, we're gonna hit supervisor ASAP, guys. This new pilot program is amazing. You only have to do 2,000 documented volume points in 1 to 2 months. So that's 10 clients on almost a full program. Then you get $100 profit at 50%. And not only that, you get 50% off of your personal consumption, and you're opening your way to get paid in multiple ways through Herbalife this way. So don't miss out on that opportunity. And we want to plug into these weekly coaches calls because there's very little finite things that you're going to hear that you need to continue to grow your business, and questions will arise in the heat of a moment, and this could have been the call that you missed the answer to that question. And of course, we attend events. So same thing with these calls. When you attend events, we are hearing from some of the top producers in the company. They have been in this business for a long time. They've gone through ups and downs, and they're sharing with us. They take their time to do so. So this is a place you get to learn about more products, refresh on the marketing plan, and hear from others in the business that are doing well in their highs and lows. And this allows you to fill up your suitcase with all those nuggets so you can continue to grow your business. We will post these in the chat, but those are the 10 steps. They're really simple. And from your upline, we will make sure we get each step broken down for you guys that you can utilize. Cool? Back to Mira.
I love it. I love it. So if you guys haven't done so already, just screenshot this screen so you see all the 10 steps together in one point. And it's going to also be very helpful, number one, for you to get to supervisor. It's just these 10 steps. So wherever you are, if you're stuck on number 5 and number 4 and 5, like just keep going at those 2 until we can get to supervisor, right? So the next piece of it is going to be like Lance was sharing in the beginning. He has new people who want to join the team with him. These are going to be the same 10 steps that his new distributors are going to be doing to help them get to supervisor too, right? So super, super simple, okay? So thank you so much, Priya. Today, what we're really going to be talking about as we're helping new people, as we're out in the marketplace, sharing what we do, there are some people who say no, right? There are some people who give you some sort of objections. So what we're going to do, and I highly recommend taking notes on today's call, is we're going to go through some common objections and coach you guys on how to handle them, okay? Because it's going to happen, right? Each of you guys individually I've talked to about something someone said about one of the products, about you, or about the money, about something, right? So Jay's going to go over some common objections and how to really talk someone through them, okay?
What up, guys? I think Anamika and Joe are giving out invites to people, which is awesome. All right, so I know we've talked to most, I think I've talked to most of you guys alone about this, and like how Mira said, people are going to say no. It might not be their perfect time, but I just want you guys to be equipped with some of the, not like trying to prove them wrong or like to convince them, but just some objections so you guys know the answer and how to respond to that, right? So who's ever heard, and all you guys have to do is put your hand up, someone say, I don't have the money. I know I have. Yeah. So it's simple, right? So when we do, some people spend their money. So that's why it's important to do the wellness profile, see where they're eating, what they're drinking, that type of stuff. Because we can see literally if someone tells me, oh, I eat out 3 times a day and I go to Starbucks twice, but I don't have money for this. Cool. You just spent $10 at Subway, $10 at Chick-fil-A, and $10 at Chipotle, and then $20 at Starbucks. That's $50 in one day. You got money. You're just spending in the wrong spot, right? So let's just kind of put them aware to what they're doing or how they're spending their money. And once they're aware, they still might not be ready, but now they're aware of it. And when they are ready, they come straight to you, right? Just for example, if you spend $20 a day on food or drinks, any of that type of stuff, how much is that a month that you're spending? You guys can come off.
$100.
$600 on food that's not getting you energy, not getting results, and not helping you in any way, right? Does that make sense for you guys about that one? All right. So another one, I want to think about it or do my research. Who's ever heard that one? Yeah. It's funny, right? Because when they go out to eat at that fast food restaurant or Starbucks, it's like, you don't go order to the cashier and be like, oh, hold on, let me go do my research on it. But it's funny when people have to look at the nutrition facts for something that's nutritious, right? So sometimes I just kind of ask them, okay, like, cool, like what are you looking for exactly, right? Or what do you need to think about? Because if you guys, how we do our wellness profiles for all our clients, and I know all you guys have been on calls, it's we go over their goals, not like they're just a result, but how they want to feel, why they want to do it, and that type of stuff, right? I did one with the action. This guy, Joel, wanted to lose 30 pounds because he's getting married in a year, right? So if you want to lose 30 pounds and you're getting married in a year, what do you have to think about, right? So it's not making them feel wrong, but it's knowing and listening to what they're saying so you can actually bring that back to them that, hey, we're doing this I'm doing this whether you do this with me or without them, right? But I want to help you because you just told me you want to lose those 30 pounds. I can help you lose those 30 pounds in 3 to 4 months if you follow what I'm telling you to do, right? But that's always a fun one. And if you guys have any objections you come across, type in the chat so we can go over specific ones for you guys. Some people always say, let me see how you do first. Like when they get on the program, right? Who's ever heard that? Yeah? So what do you guys think a response would be to that? I want to get some participation. And you don't have to be right. This is just where we get to communicate. Someone come off mute. Divya, I see you trying to come off. Don't worry, I'll unmute you. There you go.
I guess if you're just starting out and you don't have much results yourself, you could just say whatever you do have. If it's not physical results, you could talk about your energy, you could talk about your mood, and then talk about your coach's results, or talk about other people that you personally know that have been doing the program. And you could say, but I'm just starting out, but these people have been doing this for a while and they've gotten these results. And
yeah, perfect. That's awesome. And to even add on to that, it's talking about, like, is it fun to go work out by yourself or to go work out with someone? What do you think is better? I like working out with someone, so why not come do this with me so we can be accountability partners? So it's not even about them, it's about you guys doing it together, right? Because everything we do, we tell people to do it as well, or we're doing it ourselves. We're not telling them just to do it. Perfect. Great answer. All right. Another one that always makes me laugh. I have to talk to my spouse about it first. Has anyone gotten that?
Yes.
How do you want to respond? Or how do you respond? It's hard to not be like rude to people, but take a deep breath before you respond.
Here's what I always share with people. Like, I totally understand if, financially you guys make decisions together, and we already talked about that you're spending $15 at Starbucks every single day. I was doing the same thing, so I totally understand. We're taking that and shifting it over to what you're spending. You're not spending any more money, right? And here's the thing, and the biggest thing that I've learned about relationships is that we have to take care of ourselves in order to help other people or to be our best selves in a relationship. If you're not taking care of yourself or listening to what someone else tells you have to do, no. So that's the nice way of saying it. If it's if it's someone that you feel like can take it, we never want to be rude to anybody, right? Listen, are you really gonna let someone else make the decisions for you? Like, this is a relationship, this isn't your parent, and you're not 5 years old. Like, you can make your own decisions, make your own money, make your own decisions, that kind of thing. So it's a nice version, and just like more of a
straightforward.
Depending on who it is, of course.
Are these helping for you guys so far? Thumbs up if they are. If not, we can go into more detail. All right, cool. All right, so we're going to get into a little bit more. All right, I think Yash posted something. Most reason beginnings. So that's a good one. People always ask, do you have to take these products for the rest of your life, right? So I've gotten that a lot, and I just tell them, you don't have to do anything for the rest of your life, but I just know the difference I feel when I wake up and have my shake and get my results. Like, once you're down 20 pounds, are you going to give up something that's worked for you and got you the results, right? And it just depends on how well you know them as well, because you can be a little bit more straightforward for them or to them about that. But it's also, when they have that mindset, do I have to be on this for the rest of my life? They're thinking about stuff that's not even like possible to dictate, right? I would almost bring it back. Look, let's just do a challenge for you for a month. See how you feel. See how you like it. Because once they start on those products and they start being consistent, that question's gone, right? Because how many times have you guys, or how do you guys feel right now as you've been on the products for some of you guys a week, 2 weeks, 2 years, right? There hasn't been a day where I missed having a shake. And it's not because Herbalife pays me to have a shake, because they don't pay me to have a shake, right? is because I change my energy in the morning. I get my fuel in there. I would have these shakes because they help me lose 87 pounds regardless if they paid me or not, right? So that's how, that wasn't a thought process in the beginning. Actually, I might have thought like, shit, I don't want to drink shakes for the rest of my life, but it's not really shakes. It's good nutrition. I'm not skipping breakfast like I used to be, right? That makes sense?
I guess the other one that I've been getting is, do these like shakes or stuff have like, I'm not even talking about shakes when I talk to my friends or whatever. But like the question I got on my way home was, you know, what do you take supplements in your protein? Are there supplements in your protein that you don't know? And then if you get off of it, will you gain it all back? Is like the questions that I've been getting.
Yeah.
So, of course, so supplements, basically what supplements mean. So the reason why we take supplements is because the food that we buy in the stores are not the same quality of nutrition as they used to be 50 years ago, right? The quality of food is like actual nutrition in an apple is less than it used to be, right? So we do need to supplement our nutrition in order to be healthy. Just in general, we're just not getting enough nutrition. If they're eating 2,500 calories worth of food to get all their vitamins and nutrients, they're gaining weight every day, right? And they may not know it, right? So either they're taking a lot of vitamins or you can have the vitamins in the shake. So supplements, definitely, even asking like a lot of doctors and stuff, preventative care comes from vitamins, not like eating 3,000 calories worth of food, right? And then the second part of your question was about the, what's the second part?
The getting off, and will you gain it all back?
Oh, yeah.
You stop the shakes.
This is my favorite question ever because typically when someone asks me this question, it's like, oh, like I have an aunt that, you know, tried it and then she got off of the nutrition plan and put on 20 pounds. Like, okay, like what did your aunt eat after she stopped using the program? Oh, I don't know. She went back to eating what she ate. Okay. Well, do you agree with me that if you eat pizza once a day and a burger once a day and coffee and maybe just tons of fruit and tons of chocolate, like you're going to gain weight? Well, yeah. So do you agree that if someone stops doing something that's healthy for them and replaces what's healthy for them with high calories, high fat, and high sugar, that they're going to gain weight? So it's not the product that made them gain weight. It's what they chose to eat after. So part of our program is helping people create a lifestyle around being healthy and active. So on our calls, in our meal plan, never do we say have 6 shakes a day and don't eat food, right? We actually teach people how to eat healthy and make healthy choices. So if they make the choice not to carry on those habits, that's on them. It has nothing to do with nutrition products. So everything is a choice. So if you choose to stop doing the program but eat healthy, you'll maintain, right? But if you choose to stop doing the products and eat bad shit, like you're going to feel like shit and you're going to get bigger. Like it's like science. It just makes sense.
I mean, I answered it that way. I just wanted to.
Yeah. So same thing. It's just, look, I always like to, before, because we're not answering these questions to be right or to be like sassy or anything. I like to answer these questions to really know why they're asking them, because either they just don't know, right? That they're asking these questions because they're not educated on nutrition, right? And we get to help bridge that gap, right? Also, it's something new for them. So they know their aunt, but would they want to trade places with their aunt? Would they want to look like their aunt? Probably not. It's just blood, right? So sometimes like asking questions responding to their question with a little bit more questions to know where they're coming from helps us come up with the answer that really actually helps them not just learn, but make the choice that's best for them. Does that make sense? Because someone who wants results, like they're not asking to be snarky. They're asking because they really want to know, you know? So like we get a response and like, okay, like, why do you think this? Like, what's going on? Like, what have you heard? Like, who has done this? Like, what do you know? You know? And then we get to tell them, okay, this is what this is from my experience and from the event that I went, this is what I learned. Or, you know what, I'm pretty new. Like, that's a great question. I haven't even thought of that yet. Let me get my coach and we can put them on the phone and we'll answer it together so I can learn too. Okay? You're never in this alone. Like, we're all in this together, all of us in the chat. Like, we're all hearing the same stuff, right? Did you have another?
Yeah. All right. Yeah, one more. Do any of you guys have one other objection before we go on to the next thing? Bria?
Some of you guys might hear, how do I know if I'm gonna like it? What if I don't like it? I want to spend all my money on it. Answer, if you really don't like your shake, one, Herbalife will switch it out for you, or you as a coach can switch it out for them if they haven't used it yet. And you drink whatever shake flavor they don't like and you get another one for them.
And something Yasha's going to do too is he's had this, so he's going to sell someone a trial so they can test it out for 3 days when he goes back to Philly, and that's how they can test it and see if they like it. But two, also, you got to remember this is a business, so if people aren't engaged in it, you don't want to. This 3-day trial is not only for them to test it, but it's also to see how they're at responding on communication as a client, right? Because just as we're business partners, and for example, there's 20-something people in that chat, and I know some people are going to watch the recording. There's 25 people in the chat, and there's 7 of us on here. Some people, we hit the ball over the net, like playing tennis, and the ball just hits the fence on the other side, right? Some people, we hit the ball, you guys hit it back. And you guys are the people that we're playing tennis with back and forth, and that's how we're going to help you guys grow, right? Same with clients. We can't expect to pour all our time into people that aren't really going to put their effort in. So we're spending a lot of time over here, and we don't have time to spend with the people that are actually looking to get results and showing up, right? So this is how you guys get to play both ends with it, and the trial is perfect. You guys, everyone on this call has access to a nutrition cafe. So that's another way to try the shakes and try the tea. Bring them to a club, feel the energy. That's a whole different level than just the trial. But if you can get the trial in their hands, if they live somewhere else, awesome. That's the way to go. Perfect. All right. So we are going to do, if you guys are open for it, we want to play a little game, because life is better with the game, right? We want to get a little bit more clients, more business partners, more money in our pockets, helping build a community bigger, right? Since it's a smaller group and we want to get this tight knit and really focus on building our business, we're going to play a little game for points, right? We're going to do this weekly. You guys tally up your points in the chat. So for 5 points, or this one won't count because it's actually we'll do this still. 5 points, we all get 5 points if everyone goes to STS, right? So we just had our STS, everyone, Divya, Bria, Yash, Mira, myself went to the STS. Meeks, when's your guys' STS?
It was last weekend.
Last week you guys went? All right, perfect. All right, 3 points when you get a new distributor.
So Lance, you're about to get like 18 points with all these new guys to join your team.
1 point when you get a new preferred member. And then 1 point for 100 volume points or more, documented volume points for a retail sale, right? So
from today to next Sunday.
From today to next Sunday, or to next Monday, it's called, right? So what you do with this is we get to show proof. And it's not like to check on you, but it's to inspire the group, right? So the 5 points, everyone got 5 points. So everyone's at 5 on this call, right? 3 points to recruit when you get a new distributor. You post that, kind of how we've been doing, screenshot the new distributor and welcome them into the chat. 1 point if you get a new preferred member. You don't welcome them to chat, but screenshot it, post in the Get to Supervisor chat, and then make sure you add them into the Facebook group or the Telegram. And then 1 point for a new client over 100 volume points. Does that make sense? I'll post that in the Telegram with all the details. But this is going to be fun because we get to see, one, who's getting a lot of points. It brings action into there. I know I get inspired when people are like, Bria got a new client, Anamika got a new distributor, Yash got 3 new clients, Lance is about to get 4 new distributors. I'm like, oh man, I need to go. Divya got like 5 new clients at work while she's working, making money on top of money. So like, that's when it's going to get inspiring for everyone to be like, oh, I need to get on my game, like be consistent, right? So when we're having, Bria, what do you mean by just new?
Just a new client with over 100 documented volume points, not any reorders or PM orders, right?
Should we do? I'll get back to you on that.
Cool.
No, we'll do new, just to focus on getting new clients. So 100 volume points for new people, right? New clients. All right. Does that make sense for everyone? You guys good?
How many points is everyone going for?
So no, I'm gonna post this in chat and then we'll post it so everyone else sees it. So I'm gonna post the different point system in the chat, and under that, write how many points you're going for this week. You already got 5, so don't shoot for 10. You can get more than 10. Go a little bit higher, extend yourself, a little bit more action, right? We got 30 seconds. Any questions before we get off?
So Jay, like clients over $100 program or
100 volume points.
100 volume points. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, perfect. All right, let's see how the points go, and we'll see you guys on chat. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask on there.